Tuesday the 27th, whatever, you know. It's my day off, that's why the lights aren't on in the shop. I've just come down to tidy up this so that tomorrow when I come down to work I don't have to deal with that before I open up. It's all stuff that I picked up at the car boot yesterday, and then hopefully today we're going to go have a little walk, maybe to Exmouth along the front, possibly go in some charity shops, possibly go in a garden centre. We will see. Good morning, it's Tuesday the 29th of March 2022. As you'll have seen already, I was going to vlog yesterday, but it was my day off and I lost all impetus, oomph, whatever. We had a really nice walk along the seafront at Exmouth, went in a few charity shops, so I'll show you what I bought. Didn't buy lots, I think I spent about 20 quid, something like that. And then came back and didn't do a lot in the afternoon. I've got stuff to show you from the car boot as well. So there's things to do and things to get on with, and let's do it. So in Exmouth I went in 3 charity shops. I don't normally spend a lot of time going to charity shops because I just find that the time to finding stuff ratio just isn't worth it. But we were in Exmouth anyway, there's quite a few charity shops, and I went in 3 and I ended up buying from all 3, which is pretty good ratio, to be honest. So first I went in the British Heart Foundation and I bought this little studio pottery cup and saucer. They'd reduced it, so it was £1.49 for that, which I thought was fine. Often when I'm buying for charity shops, there's a much lower markup on what other things that I'd buy from car boots or whatever, and I often think, well, I'm giving to charity and I won't make quite as much markup. But that wasn't bad because they'd reduced it. They'd been trying to sell it for 3 and haven't been able to. And then I also got this planter. Needs a bit of a clean up. I can't see who it's made by. It does have 756 imprinted on the bottom, but I can't make out the maker. It's just there, but it's sort of faint, so you can't quite make it out. But yeah, that was £2, reduced from £4. So I thought, I'll get it. Then I went in Sue Ryder and I picked up this. This was £3. It needs a good clean up. I'll probably sell it for about 8 or 10. So it's, you know, it's not a huge markup, but you know. And then I picked up this orange teapot. This was £2.50 and I'll probably sell it for about 6. So again, it's not a huge markup, but I'm giving to charity. It's a nice orange teapot. I haven't got any orange ones at the moment. I've got a nice red one, a blue one, a brown one, dark blue one. So that adds to my collection. And the other bits were from like a local charity. I think it's Birds and Bees or something it's called. That's where I got the majority of the stuff from. Okay, these are the bits that I bought from the other charity shop. So I got this rather nice jug, studio pottery one with the glaze on the inside. It's rather nice. I think this cost me £2.50. I got another little egg timer, 50p. I got this nice box with the Chinese sort of symbol on the top. That was £3. This I overpaid for. A little tiny little set of Russian dolls. It was £7. £7! But I really liked it and I thought it might be the kind of thing that would go well on Etsy. So I took a punt and I thought, even if it doesn't work out, I'm going to get my £7 back, because it's, you know, there's a set inside. And finally, my favourite buy is this gorgeous studio pottery jug with a flat bottom. Look at the beautiful colours. There is a maker's mark on there, but I'm not very good at pottery maker's marks. I tend to find that you can spend hours trying to search up pottery makers. I'll just put it out with a price on and somebody will buy it. It's the easiest way. That's the good thing about having a shop. I don't have to spend hours and hours researching if I don't want to. And to be honest, isn't that lovely? Tempted to keep it. I think this was £4. So, things that I did pick up from the car boot this week. I'll show you some of the big things first. So I picked up this big like laundry basket. I've sold a few of these now. They usually go for about £35, something like that. And then I picked up this child's wicker chair. And then around here on my messy table, I got this bucket. I'm always on the lookout for these, but a lot of booters know their value, so don't let you have them cheap. But I was lucky with this one. And when I say cheap, I mean I need to make a profit. That's what I mean. I got this copper, like coal scuttle. I got this nice glass, big. I mean, I guess you put candles in it. It's got a handle to hang it up though. What do you think? Oh, and then tucked in behind there is a planter, which is West German pottery, but hang on, swizzle it around to show you. It's got some flowers on, so I'm not sure that that's going to be as sought after as some of the other West German pottery. Here's a few more bits and pieces that I picked up at the car boot. I seem to pick up quite a few planters, so I got that rather bit. Shall I show you it again? I can reach it from here. Ooh. So there it is. It's a bit 70s, isn't it? But I think you turn it round, it's perfectly acceptable. And it was quite cheap, so I couldn't really say no to that. Then I got some other planters. Again, these were very reasonable, so I picked them up just to add to my collection. That I think is really quite nice. Made in Germany. I think I've had one like that before and sold it. Similarly, I've had one like this before and sold it. And another one, lovely colour. It's got a sticker in it. Surely. Again, German. Do Germans make a lot of planters? I got this rather nice little enamel jug, coffee pot. But that's a sweet one, isn't it? And a little bit different from the planters and things. Pretty little pair of candlesticks. I actually saw these last week and the lady had them still for sale this week. And I remember thinking last week, oh, I should have just picked them up. They're quite sweet. And so this week I did. There are a few more bits. I'll get them out. one thing I've noticed this year going to the car boots compared to years in the past is I seem to be spending more on individual items, so paying up on items, but I am trying to up the quality in the shop. It's all very well having cheap bits and bobs, but they take up space, don't they? So I'm trying to be a bit more selective about what I buy. So I have paid up on some things this year so far. I saw this sweet little, it looks like Emma Bridgewater. It is Emma Bridgewater. It has got a little bit of cracking or crazing or whatever right at the bottom, but I think I'll still be able to sell that because it's a sweet little mug. So I got that. Now this I paid up heavily for. Beautiful colour, Le Creuset, or Le Creuset as the lady said. She was one of those that quoted eBay prices at me, but I didn't want to walk on by because I really like it. So I'm going to have to put a hefty little price on this one, but there you go. And then this pretty Denby, and it's not marked Denby, but it is Denby. What do you think that's for? Tea caddy, little biscuit barrels. You wouldn't get many biscuits in there, would you? Half a packet. Wouldn't last 5 minutes. So the last few bits and pieces to show you. I got this rather nice Evesham gravy boat and saucer. I got a pair of large Portmeirion cups and saucers, but they are on the big side. There's a pair of those. Now I think that the lady had a shop who was closing down or retired or whatever, and I noticed that some of her stuff is like seconds, but I don't really mind, to be fair. And another Portmeirion little jug. So that was that. And then finally, I bought 3 of these. So they're like Indian throws. I've had these before. Now last year there was a lady at the car boot and she had a pile of these still in bags new, and she was selling them at £2 each, and I think I bought 4, and I wish I'd bought them all. These I've paid £5 each for, so I should triple my money, sell them about £15, so that's fine. And I like to have different things to sell for people, but I wish I'd bought all the ones at £2 each when the lady had them before. It's a different lady. So I've showed you everything that I've bought in this weekend, and I've had no interruptions. I did have one person came in and had a little look, but very quiet start. I'm hoping the weather being not quite as nice as it was last week will mean that more people are out mooching, but we will see. It wasn't a terrible week last week. It was all right. I just wasn't in a vloggy mood last week. It's nice to have a break from it occasionally. So I have got plenty to do to keep me busy because I haven't priced out one thing yet. So I'm going to get on with that, and I will catch up with you later. It's about 12:30 and I'm yet to take a penny, but I'm going to have my lunch. I have got salad today. How healthy is that? And then I've got some nuts and some apple. Who is she? Who is this woman? Finished my lunch. It was rather nice. Might get hungry again in about an hour though. I've had one sale. Hooray! £8. I can retire. Over the weekend, I've been binge watching Bridgerton. I'd watched the first series ages ago, and then I saw that the new series was out, and I thought, do you know what, to prolong it, I'm going to watch the first series again and then start the second series. So I've binge watched the whole of the first series, and now I'm into the second series. I love a period drama. I don't class that as strictly very much a period drama because it's a bit more fanciful, isn't it? But I do love a period drama. I just wish they'd make more. They don't seem to make them anymore. I am working my way through car boot stuff, pricing things up and getting them out. I've had a few people in, so it's picking up. I wanted to say thank you to Jeanette, who ordered on the Avon site via my link, so I get a tiny bit of commission, but every little bit helps, so thank you very much. So remember, if you are in need of any Avon stuff, or you know, need, but you know, would like to order on Avon, if you go by my link, it's very much appreciated. It's about 20 to 4, and I've had one nice biggish sale, so that has made up for a poor day. One good sale is all you need in a day, so it's going to be a decent enough day now. I'm getting on with, I've just listed those pretty blue candlesticks on my Etsy and on my website, so if you want to order it, go to my website because they'll be cheaper. But I'm trying to boost my Etsy shop, although when the fees go up next month, which is only a few days time, I'll have to work out whether it's worth it or not. Right, I'm gonna love you and leave you because I've got no more stock to show you, and I am just concentrating on getting some stuff done. I don't know what is going on here. I feel like there's a bulge thing going on. Somebody looking in the window. I'm a weirdo talking to myself on my phone. Right, what was I saying? Oh, give us a thumbs up. Remember to leave a comment. Oh, Studio Pottery. Hang on, before I go, I'm gonna pick your brains. The Studio Pottery lovely jug that I got with the flat bottom. I want to ask you if you recognise the Studio Pottery maker. So I'll put a photo in here or here. And you can let me know if you have any luck finding out a Studio Pottery maker for that. For me, that would be fantastic. Anyway, what was I saying? I'll go back to what I was saying. Thank you very much for watching. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you very soon.